Forgive me, but I come from a generation who watched, Perry Mason and Columbo and Quincy and Mission Impossible and everything else. We loved the mysteries and we liked to figure things out and we weren't stupid. And when something didn't make sense, we would say, hey, that doesn't make sense. And we were normally right. Well, this was before conspiracy theorists came in that completely shut down any creativity on our part. And the real story, which I find fascinating regarding the Titan sub story, is that everybody and their mother is telling me, I don't buy this story. There's something wrong with it. It doesn't make any sense. All these billionaires on this tiny can with a Game Boy, some kind of a toggle, PlayStation, or what? Wait, what? What? And then, of course, some people will go deep into the conspiracy, with the Titanic and the Astors and the Federal Reserve and all that stuff. But good for them. At least they're thinking. Most people walk around, they have no clue as to anything. But the most important question was asked to me, and I want to ask you. And it sounds so good. And you may have heard it. Maybe it's hit meme status, but I came across this. People have asked this, and I want to present it to you. But first, I want to ask you to subscribe to this channel, like this particular story, this video, hit that little bell so you'll be notified of live streams and new videos. And don't forget our sponsor, mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. And the link's right there. I put the link right here. You just go and just click that link, either in the comment section or right there in the body of it. It's right there. And you get a free gift right off the bat, a free gift with some of the most incredible sales you will ever see regarding items that you need that will make your life so much better. Prepare with Lionel. What am I got the wrong one here. mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. You see what you're doing to me? This whole story has got me nuts. Here's the question somebody asked me. And it was phrased as follows. And again, it may have hit meme status, but let me read it to you. So you're telling me we put GPS trackers on sharks and dolphins and all kinds of fish, and we can pinpoint their exact location to the nearest foot. But they forgot to put one on a submarine with a bunch of billionaires. Doesn't that sound weird to you? And it's like, you know what? That's right. Now, let me tell you something right now. Let me just say goodbye to this story because it's going to be gone before you know it. Like everything else, gone. Gone. I just happened to check, what was it, Valuetainment or something, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, they had Alex Jones on. They said, hey, doesn't he own $3 or $2.75 trillion? Yeah. Whatever happened to that? I don't know. See, it's weird. This is like the black hole of news. These stories, they just go away. There's so many, I can't even keep track of them. They just go away. Jeffrey Epstein, goodbye. Well, is that it? Yep. What do you mean that's it? That's it. We're not talking about it anymore. We're done. I don't know. So let me just tell you, this story of this ship, this whatever, it doesn't make any sense. It's the weirdest thing anybody's ever seen. What does this? What about the story with the Wagner mercenary? We're taking you on, Putin. On second thought, I'm gonna leave. Okay, all right. You don't mind, do you? I'm gonna go to bed. See ya. No hard feelings. I'm going now. What is it? Does this make any sense? Wait, what? What? So let me go back to the story with the can. They submerged this thing and they say it's horrible, and people were saying, oh, I wouldn't get on that thing. You kidding? That thing is. And then you read stories about, well, these people were so rich, and when you're that rich, like you're Branson and you're this and you're under Virgin this and you're like you're Elon. Elon doesn't do this. This is nuts. None of this made any sense. Now, I'm not saying to you that I have some kind of theory as to why what happened. I can't say, well, the reason for this. But put it this way, there's a lot of ex-wives, I guess, or kids, or somebody's picking up, boy, those probate courts must be going, wow. You have that many billionaires, boom, and rich people on one fell swoop doing something which is so monumentally stupid, and the reason why they got to be billionaires is not being stupid. But this doesn't make any sense. And again, I'm not saying somebody did them in. I'm not saying that. But nobody's going to follow through. Why? Because through years and years of medication and this terrible school system we're in that we have, nobody has any curiosity whatsoever. Do you hear what I'm saying? Nobody ever has any curiosity. Here's one for you. I'm going to throw this out. I'm going to do another video on this. Do you remember years ago when you first heard the word pedophile? Remember that? Or pedophile if you're British. Remember that? You might have heard it. It's like, oh yeah, yeah. And you always heard that there were people who preyed on kids. You always heard about the boogeyman, right? You always heard about people. Kids were abducted from the Lindbergh. Yeah. Now we're saturated in it. It's in every square inch of our being. There's somebody targeting a kid. They're walking through the streets of New York. We want your kids. What the hell is happening here? And I want to pursue this. Where is this coming from? I don't know. Again, no interest. They're just reacting, just like with this stupid Titanic thing. Boy, that's pretty rough. And of course, the reactions were horrible from people because they were trolling as usual. These snotty people with no sense of heart or feeling were mocking this. And I am not mocking it. I'm telling you, I don't understand this story. It's weird. Who does this? How does this happen? I don't understand it. I understand that, you might be a billionaire and say, hey, I like to skydive. Okay. But that? You want to do that? And you want to do what? To go look? You can't even look through a little hole. You want to see the what? The remains. Could we have? Does that make sense to you? Again, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying they were offed. I'm just saying I don't understand it. I don't get it. I never understood any of it. Speaking of Epstein, remember Ghislaine Maxwell's story? How she's sitting there one morning. Oh, here I am reading my book in this whole house with big windows, big windows that some sniper could take you out for. The woman who holds the information to bring down. I mean, does that make any sense to you? Does that make any sense? Why they didn't just off him somewhere? Why did they wait till he gets to Teterboro? Why did they want to do it to him in what? None of it makes any sense. But nobody asks any questions. Nobody, even Bill Barr. Well, I think it was suicide. What would you like? Can I go over the evidence with you? Do you know what petechial hemorrhaging is? Hyoid bone, thyroid cartilage fracture. Am I living in a parallel universe? Apparently I am. Because I'm telling you right now that case after case after case stink. They don't make any sense. That's all I'm saying. And you agree with me, and you know it. So do me a favor, my fine friend. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. And don't forget our sponsor, mypillow.com. promo code Lionel or mypillow.com/Lionel, and there is a link right there for you. You get a free gift. Now, do me a favor. Think very carefully. Craft together a wonderful response and repost and comment as you see fit.